made us lose the game, you beat bum. Bruh, watch who you talking to like that before you lose more than a game. Hey, both of y'all chill out. Y'all acting like we playing for actual money. Y'all doing all that for a bag of chips.
It's the principle, Kyle. Since we didn't win this, motherfucker about to lose his teeth.
My head. What happened?
I'm patient care assistant Barnes, and I believe you're suffering from knockout syndrome. In other words, you got knocked out.
By who? Russell?
Oh, wait till I see him again.
Well, that's gonna be a while. Because the vessel's in your eye.
Damn, where was y'all at when this happened to me? Wasn't y'all supposed to come running in to stop the fight? We're really sorry, we were held up, we didn't get there in time.
We'll make sure this never happens again.
As soon as we came running up, you began going down. Sorry, Steve. We were too late.
Kyle, what happened to Steve? What happens on the court stays on the court, sort of like Steve's blood that Barnes is trying to get up.
You're actually right. It's not getting up, so we out. Let's go do this story on you and Kadeem.
Okay.
America needs to hear it.
Hey, what's that word, America? I'm Barnes, and that's Feliciano. Welcome to another episode of Incorrections. Word on the street.
We got an inmate in our midst who grew up with a state rep. This is the true story of two friends and how living a nightmare, one's a state prisoner and the other ended up as a representative of the state. So for the next few minutes, sit back and get in tune.
That's Kyle Freitag. He's an inmate serving 30 years for an event that he told me personally that was unfortunate. But look closely. That's Kadeem Roberts, who grew up in the same neighborhood as Freitag. And get this, Kadeem is also currently serving a term in Connecticut, but in a different way. His term is serving the community as a state representative. Now how the hell this person, who come from a neighborhood of violence and drugs, managed to become more than what he's seen growing up? Because what he's seen growing up, he never saw people going to college. But this is him getting his own degree. He never saw people who grew up on the block he's from run for city council. But that's him coming back to his block after successfully making a run for it. See, Kadeem didn't let his circumstances growing up deem who he would become. Most let their environment devour them. But it was Kadeem that allowed it to empower him. And now he's empowering others to do what he did and be like no other, because he always knew that in order for any one of his friends to see past their streets, he was going to have to be the one to leave it, just to come back with proof to tell him what he saw. It's because of state rep. Robert's that Connecticut State inmate Kyle Freitag is enrolled in college and almost finished with his business degree. But it's the push of Tavares Barnes that motivated Kyle into making it his business not to wait till he's home to start one. Today, Kyle's the creator of Loyalty Over Love clothing brand, an establishment that will make him already established once he's home. But the best thing about Kyle and Kadeem is they both grew up in the same nightmare, but one of them chose to dream, which affected the reality that Kadeem has today. But it's Kadeem who went back to his nightmare to show his friend Kyle and everyone else that it's never too late to turn nightmares into dreams.
Yo, who y'all talking about?
You, and we want to tell you to keep on the positive route you're on, because it's that route that's going to inspire the next.
And it's your childhood friend Kadeem that's going to make people in the circle he's in now know that to get there he had to step out of the square he was in. State Rep Kadeem Roberts showed that even if you're born in a nightmare, it's up to you to grow up and dream. The following pictures are of the real Kyle Freitag and Connecticut State Rep Kadeem Roberts, and thank you for watching.
Yo, Badamo. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, Damn, sorry Steve, I didn't know what you were. Usually a face has eyes.
I do have eyes. But right now they're just swollen shut. Damn, and you spraying that goddamn pepper spray made them worse.